what's up everybody? Today we're going to talk about the Dallas Cowboys 2018 draft class and where they stand right now for the 53-man roster. This is serious? Camo time, baby. The D is back in Dallas. And we're talking about the Cowboys defense. Got a couple of young guys here. They're contributing right off the bat. But today we're going to talk about the rookie class, like I said. All right, so who's in as of right now? I'm going to go over the 9 picks that the Cowboys drafted, round 1 through round 7. We're just going to do some quick hits here. My thoughts on who's making the roster and who's not. All right, so we're going to go in order, round 1 through 7. So right off the bat, Leighton Vander Esch. All right, so this one here, this is pretty easy. Obviously, he's making the team, first round draft pick. He's he's not really doing anything right now to stand out in camp. He is good in dropping back in the pass defense and that kind of thing. Tackling and getting through the trash is still a little bit of an issue that he's working through. Not seeing him making too many one-on-one tackles in the open field. But like I said, he is a rookie and he's coming along. But he's not taking Jalen Smith's spot there at the Mike linebacker. Jalen Smith, he's back, baby. He's back. All right, no. Leighton Vander Esch, obviously, they're probably going to bring him along, kind of like they brought Jalen along last year, because that was the de facto Jalen Smith rookie season last year, plus still recovering from the knee. I think that's how they'll treat Leighton Vander Esch. They've been kind of dinged up as well. I'm not really liking that. Coming up with some growing injuries, hamstring, and that kind of thing. But he's making the team. Connor Williams, second round pick. He's making this team. He's looking good in camp. Still has a ways to go though. He needs to get more. I think he needs to get more. He needs to add some more weight and probably definitely needs to get a little bit stronger. But I think expectations for a rookie, second round pick coming into this offensive line, holding his own for the most part. We are going to see little bumps here and there probably early in the season, but he's this kind of player that's going to just keep getting better and better as the season goes, and that's going to look like a very, very good pick for years to come. So he's making this team. Michael Gallup, the deep threat. All right, so the 9 routes, he can do it all. He can go deep. He can come off the slant, slot, whatever you want. This is when he catches that ball, and he's physical after the catch. I like his swagger. I like his hands. Did good in that first preseason game. He's making the team. All right, that's a no-brainer. Dorrance Armstrong. I think this guy's been my pet cat here for a while. I like him. The dip and rip. All right, so the bend, coming off the edge, screaming off the edge, really quick burst off the line. There's some speed coming off the edge here now. Randy Gregory, he's looking good in practice already. Making some moves on Tyron over there. Taco looks really good, looking better. All right. This defense is getting better now. They have some pieces in place. He's making the team, right? This young defense is looking good up there in the front. Still got to fix that middle of the defense, so I think they'll address that at some point, either with a draft pick, definitely for 2019 as well. All right, round 4, Dalton Schultz. I don't have him as a lock, although I think when push comes to shove, I think he will make this team. There aren't many 4th round picks that have not made this Cowboys team. It's been a while. There have been some high picks that haven't made the team. Robert Brewster, offensive tackle. I think he was a 3rd round guy. Total bust. He didn't make it. Skylar Green in the 4th round in the Parcells era. He didn't make it. But other than that, a lot of the guys the Cowboys drafted had made this team. They carried him to the 53-man roster. But he has a ways to go. All right. He is your run block specialist. And probably, but even then, he has some stuff there, assignments that he's busting. So it's gonna be interesting to see what the Cowboys do if they go ahead and stick with this. I think they will. It's just a matter of reps for Dalton. Needs to get stronger as well, But I think he will make the team. I don't have him as a lock. I don't really have him on the bubble. He's just right there. He would be a player that if he didn't make the team, I wouldn't be surprised. And if they went with Rico Gathers, who's made plays last preseason and in camp, he's making more plays. He just is. But There's a reason why they drafted Dalton Schultz, and in the end, I think they hold on to him, but I don't think he's a lock. All right. In the 5th round, Mike White, I don't think he's a lock. I think he could be, and he probably will be. I think the Cowboys have a plan here to develop quarterbacks. Cooper Rush, he's outplaying him. Cooper Rush could play. You know, he could play in a pinch. If the Cowboys needed him to come in here for a couple of games, I think he's ready to go. Good pocket poise. Has a beautiful ball. I mean, he just accurate. I like the touch on the ball. Cooper Rush, very underrated. I think he's a keeper for sure. Mike White, on the other hand, develop him. I don't think you can cut him and think that he can get through waivers, practice squad. I don't think that. But kind of on the bubble. But in the end, I think he does make this team. All right, so moving on. 6th round, Kris Covington, a linebacker, Indiana. 2 beat up, 2 injured. He's barely getting back, and this is the last, and they're already done. Cowboys already done in Oxnard. They just finished the last practice today. They're going to be in Frisco from the 20th through the end of the month, so, and in the preseason game. So Kris Covington has to really shine. He's going to have to maximize every rep, every preseason rep, every special teams rep to make this team. It's an uphill battle. You know, right now he's not better than a lot of the players out there. If there was a final spot at linebacker or somebody there, I mean, it might be between him and Lillard. But uphill battle. So I don't have him making the team. I think he's a guy that they try to get through the practice squad. Cedric Wilson, promising, look good. Needs to get stronger, needs to get a little bit bigger, but has the side, has the deep threat ability. I like him, but obviously he got injured. He's on injured reserve, so he's not making the 53, obviously. But, you know, they are able to stash him away on IR, so they don't have to cut him. So his season will be considered a mulligan. In the injury, they get to keep him. He's on IR, stashed away. Next year, that's going to be something. All right, so next season is going to be another interesting conversation for the wide receivers. I think they're rebuilding this little by little. Michael Gallup looks like he could be a cornerstone piece there in the passing game, a wide receiver. Add a couple more people. Cedric Wilson in that mix. We'll see what happens with him. All right, 7th round pick, Bo Scarborough. He's making this team. All right, he's done a lot already in a short amount of time. Tough, run between the tackles. He's shown the ability to do some blocking, playing on special teams, has size. He's making this team. All right, so take a look at this. This is what I have here. Everybody in green is a lock for me. All right, Leighton, Connor, Gallup, Dorrance, and Bo Scarborough. These are all locks. Dalton Schultz and Mike White on the bubble, but probably making the team. All right, Kris Covington, barring some kind of spectacular comeback here, an outstanding preseason, probably maybe one of the rookies that doesn't make this team. All right, and that wouldn't be bad. You know, that wouldn't be bad for this draft class. But let me know what you guys think. How do you feel about this 2018 draft class? These guys making the 53-man roster, making the team. How do you feel about this draft class? Let me know who you have here as a lock. Do you have anybody here not making the team? What's your thoughts on Schultz? What's your thoughts on Mike White, Covington, Scarborough, on these guys? All right, let me know what you guys think. And I still have 2 openings in the fantasy football league. Link is in the description. Click that link. You know, sign up for those final 2 spots. The draft is coming up. But that's all I have right now, guys. Going to have a special 15th anniversary fundraising video here coming up next week. Will be the 15th anniversary of CowboysBlog.net. I'll have a special video for you guys, and it'll be a good one. But that's all I have right now, guys. Continue to like, subscribe, and share. See you for the next video. Peace.